Aqua Soul family. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Aquarian gang. Hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I certainly am. Give us exactly what we need to know. This is a twin flame message, guys. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you, okay? I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not gonna waste your time, all right? So if you suspect that you are dealing with a twin flame or on the twin flame journey, you think you are, you know you are, all of it, it's supposed to be right here, okay? It's for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Take a moment and like the video, guys. It's free. It's free 99. You know what I'm saying? Support the channel. Also click that subscribe button, and you may want to click the notification bell because I do upload for you guys quite often. All right, now listen, we're gonna kick this thing off a little bit different, okay? And I know y'all don't mind. Just roll with me, just ride with me, okay? Quite a bit came out. Not in the meditation, I have to say that, okay? This was definitely during pre-shuffles. So how my pre-shuffles works, just in case you're wondering, intuitively I'm feeling a need to just kind of go into detail about how this process works. I pre-shuffle and cleanse the energy of all cards prior to a read, right? So that we're just getting fresh, new energy and exactly what needs to be placed out for that particular read, right? Okay. Cool. Sometimes, however, as I'm shuffling and cleansing, cards just so happen to want to come out. Yep, it doesn't always happen. If you go back and look at my videos, I don't always have a pre-shuffle. So that's why I always feel very divinely and intuitively to go with those cards that come out. They're here for a purpose. Okay. So after saying all of that, I definitely was feeling lots of almost like a burning sadness. Is that even a thing? It's almost like a want, a passion, a desire for a person that you just cannot have, or that just will not work with you for this shit to work out. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like it doesn't matter what you do, no matter how you compromise or how you move or place yourself in the situation, no matter how you change this, it's just a consistent blockage, almost like continuously hitting a wall. Every time you feel like you solved it, you find out that you didn't. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very frustrating. I'm not angry though, right? Like, y'all know I have to keep it a buck. The energy doesn't make me angry, but there is an overwhelming, looming sadness. And I feel like the sadness may be stemming from either you or your person. You're twins, so the energy is mirrored. Just keep that in mind throughout this entire read. Also keep in mind that these messages are general. Y'all know that, right? So they may or may not resonate. Some parts may resonate while others don't. Just keep an open mind, as tarot is fluid. Accept what does resonate and leave the rest for whoever the fuck that's for, okay? All right. So I feel as though the sadness may be stemming from wanting something so bad, but almost having to come to an acceptance or a realization that you can't have it. I don't know, guys. Is that true? Please let me know in the comments, okay, if I'm at least on the right track, but that's definitely what I'm feeling, and it's what I'm hearing, okay? I had to pause after the meditation, go get me some coffee, recalibrate. I mean, it was taxing on my energy, just the meditation, you guys, okay? So very, very heavy energy. All cards that came out were in reverse. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, I'm like, what? What? Appreciation in the reverse. Contract in the reverse. And man holding the coin in the reverse. Gender doesn't matter. Please keep in mind that this is all about energy, not gender, right? I'll get to the Moonology card in a moment. Let's start out with these energy oracle cards, okay? So like I said, first out the gate, we have appreciation, but that definitely came out in the reverse. All right. We also have contract, right? That goes without saying. I knew that this was a twin flame message even before these cards popped out. Okay. Reverse. And then, as I stated, man holding the coin, right? Also in the reverse. So I'm just like, wow, what is going on here? I don't know if this connection has been extremely taxing on your energy, right? If that's where that's stemming from in my own energy. But that would certainly make sense, right? I do not glamorize nor do I romanticize the twin flame journey because it be on some bullshit. Y'all know it, okay? If this is your story, you're like, girl, you know, you're preaching to the choir at this point, right? So that would make sense, the overwhelming energy that I was feeling. So here's how we're going to start this off. All right. They did give me like a screaming order almost to go ahead and read from the book directly. I first got the intuitive need to go and just look at the meanings of this all together myself. But then I was told, no, that's for you, not for me. So I was just being nosy, you know what I'm saying? So I know what's going on already, but we'll get to that in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Let me start running my fucking mouth. They're like, girl, shut up and get to the thing. Get to the thing. All right, so let's start out with contract, because that is what plopped out first, okay? Let's just go ahead and get this so that we have that on Zeg, okay? And it reads, the contract card reverse indicates the ending of a previous connection or where a future commitment is concerned. It could be warnings or bring warnings of delay and perhaps even possible disappointment. It says the sale of a house could fall through, the job offer might not come when expected, or a romantic union may be stalled. That's where we are, guys, the latter, okay? It says don't give up on hope. However, this delay may provide some purpose or protection for you and something even better that could be on its way. Hello, somebody. Keep that in mind as well. Keep that in your back pocket, okay? This card reverse cautions you not to become desperate. Your needy, urgent energy could actually postpone the desired outcome even more. Continue taking action, even if it's in another direction, and your patience will resolve, and resolve will pay off. If the breakup of a relationship is involved, always remember that you deserve to be honored. Hello, somebody. Okay. Do you know what screams at me when that sentence came about? That appreciation card in the reverse. But we'll get to all of that in a moment. Okay. Just follow me. It says open your heart and your life to the person who is willing to be fully present and loving. The person is waiting. That person is waiting to commit to your own self-honoring heart. Okay. So definitely extremely confirming to all of the energy. Now, it did mention something about desperate energy. I don't believe that you're in a desperate energy to like chase or go after this person, but what I do believe is this is something that has rocked you to the core, so much so that it's really taking over and consuming your energy. So you may be desperate to either release yourself from this energy, or you may be desperate to get like some answers, some resolve, some kind of something, right? Some kind of forward movement, some progression in it. You feel kind of stuck in the same place, kind of stuck in the same shit. Nothing's really coming about. Nothing's really changing or working or not working. It's just a lot of stillness and kind of stale energy. That still can come off as a needy type of energy, right? I keep saying the word energy. This is a very energy-based connection and reading, you guys, right? Energy is very important because it definitely can signal to the cosmos, to the divine, to the universe where your frequency is and where your frequency lies. No matter what the desperation is towards, right? It's still that low vibrational. It still has a certain frequency that will then attract more energy alike. Does that make sense? All right. Let's continue. So we have appreciation in the reverse. Now, I must say, in your meditation, not only did I feel the overwhelming sadness, right? Very, very heavy. I could also feel like looming shadows. This was of your person. I have to be very honest with that, even though the two of you may be mirroring each other, right? Because that's what twin souls do. The shadows of this person was triggered by some form of a standard that you had. I don't believe that this standard was out of this world. I don't believe that you were asking for too much or doing the most or, you know, asking for something wild and crazy. But I feel like whatever you asked this person for definitely triggered something inside themselves, something subconscious that was laying dormant. And that is where the games and the mind kind of games came into play. I do feel like this person definitely used the tools that they had within them to kind of navigate this connection as best as they could. It just so happens that those tools that they had were toxic as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And then in turn really sabotage things for the time being, right? And that contract card, it definitely signaled some form of a pause, break, a bit of a separation, stagnation, if you will, a delay, it said specifically. Who knows if that delay is to be for the rest of this lifetime. For some of you, that may be what you choose, as this is free will, right? And then for others of you, it may be a delay just for everyone to get on one accord. And this person definitely has a lot of work to do. There's some releasing that this person needs to do. These things that this person needs to release, they're pointing me to this Moonology card now. It says, what do you need to release, right? They don't know, okay? They are completely oblivious to anything that they do wrong, but most importantly to the things that have affected this connection, so much so that you have been left with the brunt of the wounds. You see what I'm saying? Okay? Stabbed. I feel like 10 of Swords energy, right? All 10 fucking swords in your back. It's brutal, you guys, okay? In any case, let's go ahead and get to this appreciation card, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and read exactly from the book. We're doing things a little bit different here, okay? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. This is a very, very unconventional connection. You can agree with me on that. Therefore, we have a bit of an unconventional read here. Out of the norm for us. So it reads, the appreciation card in reverse is a warning that you are missing some important opportunities. Now, this is definitely screaming towards your person. I feel like what you were giving this person was enough. Do you understand? I don't know if you questioned yourself about that, but yes, you were enough. You were giving enough, and your requirements were not too much. It says you've lost your sense of gratitude and have gotten caught up in the prickly brambles of negativity and possibly even despair. Stop focusing on what you don't have, even if it seems to be a lot. Instead, find something to appreciate about yourself and your life. Choose to focus on the little things and gratitude and acknowledgement. Your refusal to appreciate even the small pleasures will cause them to drop from your hands and keep you stuck in some of your problematic patterns. This is for your person, guys, okay? Now I'm getting mad. Okay, hello somebody. Causing you to laminate your lack even more. Let go of this negative focus and spend some time every day acknowledging what you have to be grateful for. Remember, the more you appreciate your life, the more your life will appreciate in value, motherfucker. It's about energy, okay? Where you vibrate is what you attract. Now, if you resonate with that portion of the message, then that's, you know, that's fine and dandy. That could very well be the case, right? As I always say, it's fluid here, but I definitely feel for most of you that's geared towards your person. They have a lack of appreciation for the things that come into their life. You were most certainly a gift. Everyone does not meet their twin. Do you understand? That is a very, very, I don't want to sound cliche, but once in a lifetime type of thing. It's almost like a shooting star. It's a golden opportunity, the golden ticket, right? And not everybody gets one. Not everyone has one, but not everyone encounters one in said lifetime. So to encounter your twin and to have the opportunity to at least work on the union is a gift, okay? Whether or not it feels like a curse, because I just heard you, motherfucker, this is a curse. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. A gift? A gift? This bitch ain't no gift. All right? They ruined my life, you know? Can't stop thinking it's a nightmare, bitch. It's a nightmare. I get it. But there will be a point in time, whether you end up with your twin or not, for those of you who are resonating with this message, of course, there is going to be a point in time where this appreciation card will flip into the reverse. You will be able to appreciate even the pitfalls, right? Even the valleys of this relationship, right? The darkest moments, there will be some appreciation from that because it feels like something else will stem from this. You will be paid back tenfold return for whatever darkness you've had to go through. Does that make sense? Okay. So that was definitely geared towards your person because I feel like I said, it's a gift. This kind of connection is a gift and you weren't being unreasonable. That's the thing. They were not working with you, and that was a part of this contract, okay? This twin flame journey, unlike others, which can be very, very tumultuous, I don't believe that this one was supposed to be like that. Do you understand? That's why the contract card is in the reverse. This motherfucker is kind of writing their own fine print, you know what I'm saying? Asking Pookie and them to go ahead and, you know, sign off for them. You know, they're forging false documentation and all of the bullshit, right? They're trying to finesse their way around doing what they actually signed up for. Okay? They are not aware that their behavior is what's causing the tumultuous energy in this connection. This is an individual who is ill prepared for this connection, and that's their own fault. They had things that they needed to release prior to meeting you. Okay? So this is somebody who didn't do the work before you. They're not doing the work with you, and goddamn, I don't know if they're gonna do the work after you. Okay? I just have to be very honest with that. This person doesn't like to work, okay? They would rather sit on their ass, get some government assistance, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, go down to the office and let them just run up the check for them, right? Do some under the table shit just to get a little couple dollars. This person doesn't like to work, okay? On themselves. For some of you in actual life, I don't know. Who said that? I don't know. They ain't got no job. They ain't got no job. I digress. Let's get to this man holding the coin card. I be running my mouth, y'all. How long is this shit going to be? This feels like it's going to take forever. Y'all got some time? You like, today I got time, cuz. Today I got time. All right, so the man holding the coin card. It says this card reverse reveals that you could be acting against your own best interest. This is your person, you guys, okay? All of these cards are definitely screaming their energy. For a lot of you, this is news to you. You don't realize all of the underlining shadows, issues, and just unreleased problematic habits, trauma. I mean, it's just like a crock pot full of bullshit that this person has not released. They just go from one relationship to the next. It's almost like a woman scorned, a man scorned, and everyone pays for what they've been through in the past, or what they are still holding on to from the past, or what they refuse to learn from the past, etc., etc. It's a hodgepodge bullshit. It's really a recipe for disaster, okay? So whatever has transpired is only what could have transpired because of them, because they did not hold up their end of the bargain, okay? Oh boy. Let me start over. This card reverse reveals that you could be acting against your own best interest where money or health matters are concerned. That's their emotional health at question, you guys, okay? Their emotional capacity, bandwidth, intelligence. Hello? You might be spending a bit too much, or simply not being conscious enough about what's really important. If that's the case, become more aware of your choices and priorities and bring more discipline to your life. Okay, this person has a problem with prioritizing. I'm not saying that they prioritize themselves above all, even though that might be the case for some of you. This person is ignorant to the fact of what a priority is, okay? They do not have the knowledge necessary to make this work. Very, very chaotic. It says this card reverse could also be warning of a self-absorbed individual who may be out for his or her own advancement, even at your own cost. Be conscious of the critical and demanding people around you, and always remember that you alone determine who has the real power in your life. Now, here's where the power struggle comes in, you guys, okay? We're done reading from the book for now, but it gave us a lot of insight, at least in reference to where this shit is fucking going. It looks like nowhere fast for them, for sure. The power struggle comes in because what you were requiring of this person, as I stated, was not a lot, but this is not somebody who was willing to meet that because your requirements triggered something in their self-worth. Some sort of lack of self-worth, okay? An insecurity. It kind of hit that insecurity with a fucking machete. Okay? You started slicing and dicing that shit. You didn't know it though. You were just asking for, I don't know, a phone call, a date, you know, text back in a reasonable amount of time, a little bit of effort, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm not tit for tat, but if you notice that I'm doing this, and this, then it would be nice for you to at least acknowledge that I'm here in this relationship and take that into account, and sometimes do even the little things, right? I feel like you were asking for very, very little and you were being given a lot less than that. So this could also be a signifier with this appreciation card of you not appreciating yourself. Do not beat me up. That's what I heard. And here's how. Giving too much of yourself or giving too much to a person, anybody, it doesn't matter, even your own mama, is a betrayal to your self-love. It is. For those who are not reciprocating or replenishing you. You cannot at the expense of love, okay? Fuck love. You hear me? Fuck it. Give everything that you got, okay? Don't go all Anita Baker on me, giving everybody the best that you got and shit like that. And then what are you left with? Emptiness? Like, no, that's not how this shit goes. I'll be alone all the days of my life, motherfucker, before I ever give my entire cup to somebody who don't even got a fucking cup, who don't even got a house. You ain't got a sink, you ain't got a cup, you ain't even got a solo cup, goddamn. And you want my fine china? Like, what? Do not beat me up, Aqua. You gave the fine china, okay? Hello? Very, very exclusive pieces of yours for this person to drink from. You were able to see this person as your twin flame. Some of you may have thought this was a soulmate, right? Some of you are like, this is a karmic soulmate. No, this is a twin flame connection, whether you are aware or not. And because of the attachment, because of how emotionally driven this connection was, because of how magnetic it was, because of all of the feelings that you already have for this person, very, very quickly, I might add, right? Very fast. That's only natural for an Aquarian to become very loyal, very giving. I mean, yeah, cup runneth over, you know, and the cup is dripping gold, bitch. Like, yeah. So this person got very, very lucky that they have met you in this lifetime. It was a gift, and that you were willing to give all of that while seeing that they had no cup of their own. Okay. You saw the potential of them possibly being able to garner up some resources to get a red solo cup while still giving your fine china, okay? Where you get that from, girl? Crate and Barrel? Nah, CB2. You know, like, yeah, fine stuff. The good stuff. Now, I got this from Italy, baby, okay? And here they are sipping and sipping and sipping and sipping, meanwhile complaining, guys, okay? Complaining as if what you were giving was not enough and what you were wanting back from them was too much. That's the name of the game in this situation. This person has no idea that this is wrong, however. This is why I wasn't able to get like angry in the meditation. They are oblivious. To them, that's correct. Like, how dare you? You want something back from me? Why? Well, I'm your twin flame. Like, we are in love. Shouldn't I just be enough? You see what I'm saying? So it's almost as if they were triggered and their ego was bruised and they were almost taken aback that you weren't just willing to give to them and dive with them, that Fool card energy, because of who they were. This person might not even be enlightened, right, or spiritual at all, but they can also recognize who you are, that this is a connection unlike any other one that they've ever had before, right? They didn't view it as being privileged enough to partake in something like this, because you definitely should have you should have walked the fuck away from this person the second that you saw that they was borrowing a homeboy cup. They was borrowing their homegirl cup. Child. I try not to get fired up, y'all. I be trying. But I'm gonna give you your flowers, because I feel like there is a realization here, okay? And definite realization. This what do you need to release card most certainly mirrored. This person has a lot of shit inside themselves that they need to release, you guys, okay? It's very, very toxic. Even if this person happens to come up with a few coins to get a cup from the Dollar Tree, it's going to be poisonous. You do not want to drink from that cup. Do you understand me? I'm glad they did not have a cup for you to drink from. They have a lot of shit that they need to release internally before they are to offer anybody anything. Okay? I'm hearing now that the divine would not give them a cup, okay? Because they wouldn't allow them to go and fuck over people's lives that badly, you know? They've done enough damage without the cup. Can you imagine if they actually had a cup full of poison and toxicity? You know, I feel like being a twin flame, you would have been more than happy to drink from that because it would have almost felt like they were reciprocating, but it's not the same thing, right? The value is not the same. What you were offering would have been totally different from what was in their cup. So they could not have a cup. The divine was not going to do that to you. Spirit was not going to do that to you, but you might not view it that way. They are yielding you to view it that way. Have some appreciation. Okay, just in that sense for now, if you can. All right, let's see here. Let's dig a little bit deeper. We have, keep an open mind. Yeah, okay. Says your soulmate may differ from the usual expectations in your type. So here's the thing, guys. We do not have to end up with a twin flame at all. You do not have to choose your twin flame. You can, of course, choose to go in the opposite direction, right? I don't believe that this would be you breaking this contract because contract has already been broken by this person's shadows, right? By their toxic energy. They've already fucked it over, okay? Scrabbled all over it. Took some Crayola and was like, scratch this out, scratch this out, scratch this out, scratch this out. What? Give back? Oh no, we're gonna scratch that out. What? Show up? Oh no, scratch that out. Okay, let's put here. No cup. Aqua, fine china, all goes to me, my mama, my baby mamas, my homeboy, my cousin, right? And they just, you know, got their own fine print all up in the contract with Crayola. The fuck? Trust. Yeah. So here's the thing, guys. It says the situation is calling for you to have faith. And that is very true because you might not be able to see an end to this, right? It might be like, wow, this is what life is, right? This can't be life, right? Is this what my life has reduced to? Okay. You may feel a very, very low vibrational energy at this time. They are calling for you to have a little bit of faith and trust in the process. That's easier said than done. It is calling for you to take your trust out of this person, out of this relationship, okay? It cannot withstand the security that is necessary. Do you understand? Let's see here. So we have... So I feel like this person is definitely giving up at this point, you guys, okay? And this is where the sadness, I think, also stems from. They're giving up on even trying to release these demons, these traumas, this traumatic kind of subconscious blockage that's enabling this to move on, to move forward. They feel as though they won't be able to show up for you in the correct way in this lifetime. So it's almost like, I'll see you in the next one, right? Just save a spot for me if you can. And if I can get this done, then we can be together. And if I can't, then, just don't forget me. See, I'm working on myself. Oh boy. It's a lot. I mean, this is double, triple overtime. Okay, they ain't getting paid no time and a half. You know what I'm saying? They working nights and weekends. Like, lots of work. Lots of it. Because they put it off for so long. Oh, man. I almost feel bad for them, y'all. Do not curse me out. Don't curse me out, girl. Don't feel bad for them. Fuck them. Fuck them. I do. I feel bad, you know? It's just like, it's almost like they're coming to this realization now. You see? Yeah, it's like, damn. You know, if they would have just been a little bit wiser, had a little bit more wisdom, had a little bit more of an open energy to listen to what people were telling them, because I would not put it past this person that they was just like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, right? Like, not taking advice from anyone, not accepting jewels, even from you. You really tried. You really, 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 really tried with this person. That makes it more painful because you feel like your attempts to try, you feel like you were almost a chaser, giving too many chances. It's not that you were chasing this person, but you may have been chasing a particular outcome that just never came about. Very, very disappointing, you guys. Very, very disappointed. Hurt, disappointed, frustrated, you know. It changes. It changes, right? It's a very, very emotional, erratic type of energy that you may be experiencing. I'm definitely sending you guys love and light, you guys. It's not easy. I'm going to tell you that. I will have some new love energy, some new, a new love cycle energy in the extended for those of you who are actively working this out, right? This I'm working on myself card does feel mirrored. I feel like the both of you are doing that. This person, your twin, guys, just has a whole lot more to do than you. They have a ways to go. Now, it's free will. You can most certainly decide, you know, I'm going to work it out. I'm going to thug it out. I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to be a ride or die. And, hey, that is your prerogative, right? I'll never tell you what to choose or what to do. But what I will say is, who knows how long this amount of work is going to take, guys. I'm just going to say that. And union and a twin flame journey cannot happen until everyone has done their work. It can't. It just cannot. So you may be setting yourself up for a lot more. You may just be buying a season pass to the fucking amusement park. You know what I'm saying? Right? You can get in at any time. You can pass, you know, don't pass go. You can pass the whole line. You know, you got your easy pass. You can, you know, all day long ride this roller coaster, right? It's almost like signing up for that. So we have pushing buttons. This is what you've done, but you don't really, listen, guys, this triggering energy, right? Pushing of the buttons, bringing out things in someone that they don't realize is there. This has nothing to do with you and everything to do with the shit that they should have released prior to you, okay? You have absolutely nothing to do with it, but everything in the world to do with it. Child, this shit is frustrating because it's a double-edged sword. That's what it is. It says, I do things to trigger you. It's the only way I know you care. And here's the thing. This person will then in turn in their mind think, oh, you're doing this on purpose. You're asking me to show up. You're asking me to, you know, reciprocate. You're asking me to do this or do that. Whatever you ask this person for, your standard, your desire, your ask of this person was not a lot. It wasn't too much. It was definitely bare minimum shit. Okay. Red Solo cup. Okay, just show up, motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. The fuck? But they would have viewed it as a very, very triggering experience, as if just them being there wasn't good enough. Wow. And in turn, then they have to get you back, right? That's that immaturity, lack of emotional intelligence. So this person may have really, really done some things to try and trigger you as well. That is also very prevalent in twin flame connections where the two of you trigger one another. The only difference in this, right, that I see that I've ever seen in any other twin flame message is this person feels like you're purposefully triggering them and then they are actively deciding to trigger you back. Is this a game? Like, only to be left, you know what I'm saying, with your ass to kiss or the door. You know, how does my ass look while I walk away, motherfucker? I'm done type of energy when it's not what they really want. You know what I'm saying? It's not what they really want, but they almost have to do it. They can't help themselves. They have to. I have to get you back. I have to do some shit to piss you off. I have to actively not do what you said just because you said do it. The fuck are we doing here? Like, and then when they've got it off, right? Then they're like, oh my God, I miss you. Like, oh my God, come back. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I need you. Right? It's ludicrous. It's very, very ludicrous. It's ludicrous energy, you guys. I can't. You see? This is at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you. This shit is wild. It's like a wild ride. And I don't know if you're done yet or not, right? Like I said, I will never judge, especially not in this kind of message, period. I can't. I would never do it. But I'm just saying. If you want to know, ready for it? Here you go. This feels like a ride that will continue for quite some time, you guys. I'm just saying. This person is set in their ways. Old habits die hard. I'm hearing that screaming from the mountaintops. And it's very, very inconsistent. And it's very, very difficult, though, on the other hand as well, to walk away from or let go of, okay? Y'all know that I know. I keep it a buck over here. Shit! All right, so they may most certainly try to pull at your heartstrings if you're not in communication with them. They are going insane. The energy between the two of you is connected. So if you have begun to appreciate yourself, if you have begun to love on yourself, if you have begun to do those things for yourself that you were looking for others to do, and changing your viewpoint, your perspective, drinking your water, working out, losing weight, buying a new house, a new car, working on, you know, getting a raise, or, you know, getting a promotion at work, or new hobbies, whatever it might be, right? Just really elevating in all areas. They can feel it energetically. And to them, it feels like betrayal, right? Like betrayal of this connection. You working on you giving yourself the things that they cannot give you. It almost just reinforces the insecurity in their mind that they're not enough. And then the fact that when they showed up just as themselves, because that's the gift, me, motherfucker, I'm the gift, my breathing and being here. Love me, right? That not being enough was so triggering for them because they already feel like they're not enough. Oh my gosh, this is a lot. This too much. This is too much. I feel angry, frustrated, sad, mad, all that. I mean, it's just like up and down, up and down. I don't know what to feel at this point. Fuck. So this is for you to not lose sight of this for sure. This is for you. Now, mirrored energies, of course. This person, here's why this person is continuously running. Are they running from you? I feel like this person is running from themselves. For some of you, they may have ran from you, this connection, their responsibilities, accountability. They run, right? From all things that look like the right thing. They just run from it. Because them trying to learn the lessons, trying to work through the shadows, the trauma, the pain, their habits, all of that shit is painful. They don't like it. And if you've done healing work on yourself, which I believe you are, currently doing work, consistently doing work, the work is never done. That's what I just heard. But depending on how far you've gotten, then you know that that shit is fucking painful. It's very uncomfortable to do shadow work, to do healing work, to be on a self-love journey that, you know, you're just starting out on. It can be extremely trying. It's not an easy trite, right? It's not an easy journey at all. But it is imperative, okay? Whether you see yourself working it out with this person or not, because I have to be very honest, everyone is not like, you know, fuck them. Some people have a little bit of compassion, just depending on how hard they fucked you over, okay? Just depending on how much compassion they had in this, or depending on how much insight you've gained in reference to their behavior having nothing to do with you. You see what I'm saying? It's quite sad, guys. It really, really is. It really, really is. And I feel like this person definitely doesn't trust themselves. They don't trust you. They don't trust their mom, their dad, their sister, their best friend. They have no trust whatsoever. And this is what also keeps them blinded, keeps them in the same position, because without trust, you can't move. You know what I'm saying? So there's no movement for this person. They have been this way. They will remain this way until they can see the benefit of actually working through it, learning the lessons, right? Child, this is a mess. This is a hot ass mess. If you have gained some form of balance currently, it is going to be extremely important for you to try to hold on to that, okay? This is your twin, and you can feel them energetically, and it is not a good feeling, okay? It's all over the place. It don't know which way to go. Can you confirm that down in the comments? Am I Please, send me a bullseye. Am I hitting the nail right on the head or what? You don't know how to feel. One moment you hate this motherfucker. You can't stand them. I can't believe that I even fucked with you, talked to you, whatever. Like, I hate you. You know, and the next moment I was like, fuck. There's nobody else like you, but fuck. You know, how did I get in this position, right? Well, maybe things will change, or maybe they do mean it this time. This is a person who definitely keeps their distance, just a healthy amount of distance, but they also try to stay very close, in very close quarters to you. It creates lots of chaos, confusion. I do believe that this message is here for a bit of guidance for sure, you guys, okay? So just keep an open mind, regardless of where you are currently. Some of you are in a really, really dark place. I'm just gonna say that, okay? Be patient with yourself, right? Don't blame yourself if you decide to answer the phone or text or go back, because you're fucking human, all right? And this connection is not your run-of-the-mill connection. Do you understand? It's not a conventional or traditional connection. That shit is very hard. And I'm not saying that it can't be done either. I'm just saying accept what comes to you, right? Be accepting to whatever feelings that you have. Validate those feelings. Validate your emotions, your feelings, your wants, your needs. Do all of that and just kind of try to feel and work through it. Do not suppress it. That's a recipe for disaster, because that's what this motherfucker has been doing their whole life. Put it under the ground. Put it under the ground. Put it under the ground. And that's all that they have internally at this point, right? Wow. I'm just going to pull a few tarot, and then we're going to go on over to the extended, okay, guys, because wow, this is a lot, you know? It's really a lot. It's a lot to deal with, for sure. I don't know. This one last chance card is now screaming at me. This person does realize who you are. They do know who you are, you guys. It's just not, they have so much work, so much to release, so much to do for them to be able to see a clear path to make this work. You understand? And that is unfortunate, okay? Because you've been everything to this person. Wow, we have the Chariot in the reverse. So it is very stagnant at this time, you guys. There will be no forward movement. This person may have one last chance in this lifetime to get this right. I just don't know if they have the self-control, the bandwidth, or the want, right, to look at this head on. It's not, that is something that they would have to choose, you know? Everyone has a choice here. Wow. Yeah, Two of Wands. So that makes total sense, right? It is definitely a crossroads. We're at a crossroads here. This thing has stopped. It has stalled. It said it in that contract card in the reverse. It said it in the man holding the coin card in the reverse. And you may have felt at one point that this person is extremely self-absorbed. This is not about a self-absorbed, egoistic, you know, egomaniac. It's not. They are ignorant, dumb, no brain having, right? Like, they have no knowledge whatsoever in reference to why the outcomes of all things in their life are as such. They don't view it that way. You know what I'm saying, right? Like, for me, not to make light of it, right? This is somebody who does not realize the things that they have suppressed. They don't even know that they're there anymore. They think that they're gone, but they're not. And they are actively affecting the way that they move, the way that they handle you and everybody else and all other things in their life. And it's really, really wreaking havoc. So they do have a choice, okay? With this Two of Wands card, that's about having a choice, right? It's two pathways. They have to choose the right one. I don't know if they will, right? Right now, it's just nothing. Stagnation, no movement, no growth, right? No thinking. Fuck. This is frustrating. This is frustrating. Like, I'm frustrated for you. Because even if you can clearly see what they need to do, even if you tell them, they won't listen. They can't see what you're saying. They don't see what you're saying. You understand? They don't understand. They can't. No comprende. Okay? There's no comprehension of what you're saying. Even if you're dropping jewels, they look at you like you're from outer space, right? Very, very blank stare. You know, it's just like, is there anybody in there? Hello. Do you hear what I'm saying? No? Can we clarify this Chariot in the reverse card? Ooh, do I take all of those? What the heck? Okay, yeah, Ace of Swords in the reverse. That's so true. Ace of Swords is about truthfulness. Not just with other people, but with yourself. This is somebody actively refusing to look at the truth, to see the truth in themselves, their situations, everything that they've been through. They are actively deciding not to move towards that. Oh my gosh. Even though they would have the choice to. This Two of Wands card is right next to One Last Chance. You got one more chance, motherfucker. What are you gonna do? Not move? Like, come on. I am so aggravated, guys. Yeah, it's definitely fear, guys. They are so fearful of the unknown, right? Of what it might bring out in them. The littlest things trigger this person's insecurities, triggers their manhood, their, you know, the little girl inside of them, right? Whatever. So they just decide to just stay away from it, right? Just close the door, just bury it. Don't look at it. No, don't deal with it. No, no, no. Keep it in the darkness. But that's not working. That's not helping, clearly. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going over to the extended, all right? I definitely want to see what are their purest feelings beyond these shadows, right? This will give you insight in reference to if it's even worth it, right? Don't beat me up in these comments. This is what Spirit is leading me to discuss and look into intuitively, all right? We'll also see what subconscious blockages between the two of you may affect the outcome of this. Let's see what changes will they actually make in this lifetime. That will be very important. I also want to see what their next steps are going to be and their intentions and the best possible outcome of this, okay? Whether you have decided that you don't want to deal with this person again or not, right? Whether or not you decide that you'll thug it out, you'll ride this one out, or if you're trying to move on, we're going to still look, okay? No judgment whatsoever. Then we're going to get into your new love cycles energy, all right? Now, the new love message is a bit different. This is going to be for newer people coming in, or it could just be a newer cycle with someone else that you already have been with, right? We will look at both, all right? And we're only going to look at what's coming towards you, only the good shit in this next cycle. You have been doing the work, beloved. So growth. We're going to definitely look to see what good things are coming as a result of that work. Let's see what subconscious blockages may be prolonging union with your divine counterpart. I want to know what's the smartest way for you to move in order for you to become completely invisible and remain invisible to all toxicity, even if it means being invisible to your twin flame. I mean, that might be necessary for some of you, okay? All right, we're also going to do a divine counterpart message, all right? Let's dig in. I definitely want to spy a little bit just to get some insight in reference to what we're looking forward towards, right? We can just get a little bit of inspiration and get excited about some shit. I feel like we're right on course to getting there. So let's see, what will this person be like? What will your divine counterpart be like? Characteristics, their best qualities, etc., etc. I also want to see what will the life the two of you build be like? What will that life be like with this person? What signs and synchronicities will Spirit give you to signify that they are the one, that this is the one? And then we'll also get focused advice in order to speed up momentum. What does Spirit suggest you focus on in order to speed up momentum toward your divine fulfillment and true happiness in all areas of life, okay? Whatever that looks like for you. Everybody's recipe is going to be different, all right? And then we will also have our pendulum read this time, okay? I'm back by popular demand, baby. All right, I'll have more instructions for this over in the extended, however. So go ahead and click that like button. We do not want to waste time. Click the subscribe button, and I'm gonna see you guys over in the extended. I'm gonna link it down below in the description box. I'm gonna see y'all over there. All right.